Hello YouTube, this is Rot TV with, as the title entails, good news and bad news. So, the good news is, as you can see in the bottom left corner, yeah, it's left, I'm level 48, so I made a pretty insanely huge jump to here. And there's another event. Oh, that's the second, that reminds me of another thing. 110 staff cane right there. It's not a staff, it's a cane, not a staff. So I got the level 110 cane. As you can see, it's level 100. It's 108 attack. Third thing, I am working with a skill build that I'm building. As you can see, that's rage, because I got a few new skills along the way. I have haste, I have magic guard. I deleted the other two skills because I really did not need them and they were not maxed. The other skills I got were lightning, chain lightning, whatever. No, it's not chain lightning, it's just lightning bolt, I think. That's useful. That's actually very useful for collecting cards. But the real thing that I'm after is this. This is rage, and as most people know, the stats of it, it'll raise your weapon attack by 30. So that's very useful. And with this isn't even maxed yet. This is at level 16. So even with that at level 16, here's my damage right here. Watch when I use rage. I'm gonna show you guys me using rage. Hello. Watch when I use rage. I think that not there it is. Look at that damage from oops. Glitch from 290 to 631 to 436 to 947. That is a large skill. That is a large jump between the two. So I was recently playing on my laptop, so I need to kind of switch these around a bit. Yeah, that should be on home. This is on and delete there, and yeah, that's it. So that's about it. I can hit a regular 1,000 damage, even with this at 1, this at 1, and this not even maxed. I can hit thousands. I maxed Cane Booster. That's nice. Put 8 onto this. And then after that, I'm going to start... After I max this, I'm going to start going after this. Then probably that. This is the only skill that I'm not maxing. Because if you look at the Demon Slayer skill build, which I'm sure it's out by now, the Demon Slayer, if you look at the Demon Slayer second job skill build, you notice that the most powerful skill that you get at second job is the one you're not maxing, because it's really not very useful. Same concept with this. It's useful in second job, but once you get into the higher levels, really, come on. It's practically a joke. So, that's my current layout. I have my targeting skill up here. I did get a new mount. It's kind of the event mount. I use Unagi right now, and that's mana elixirs. I had to remember the name. I have this on control, because it's actually quite a useful skill at this point. I put that on A for easier reach. Shift is my skill management window, which is nice. Because it's not really in the way. I don't think that's... Yeah, it's not really in the way, but I really don't go up and use Shift often. So, yeah. And then these I have on X and C. And then I have this on space. I'm not exactly sure where I am in terms of this. But, in the case that I haven't in the case that that video doesn't exist, which is why I'm getting on the bad news. Yeah, that skill, when I achieve 20 cards, which is my max, as you can see on the right, once that hits max, I can use that skill and gain one of 2 random buffs. One of which I know it does, it raises my critical. The other of which I have no idea. It's just kind of a purple card. Alright, on to the bad news. For those of you who have voted on whether I should post the video with the fail recording or not, yes, I epically failed with the recording. You could practically not hear anything. It's as if I took my mic, it's as if I laid my mic down near my computer and walked 50 feet away and tried to talk. Yeah, not a pretty sign. Or not a pretty sight. Or sound in this case. So yeah. The thing about that is that the two people that I've seen voted, that was yesterday. They both said yes. That was my good friend Pencil of Stuff. Go check out his channel. It's actually very, very nice. And one of my more recent subscribers that I honestly can't remember the name of. I'm actually really sorry. I'll get it. I'll remember it. It's This Loud Morning, I think it is. If I got it wrong, at least I gave it a shot. You gotta give me credit for that. They both said yeah, post it. The thing is, I really should not be offering to give something that I don't own anymore. I deleted the video. So that's why I'm making this. What was I gonna go on with? On to more good news. I believe this was in the last video that I made, the one with the fail recording. So, this is the last video before I get a new video card. It's a very powerful video card. It was $130. So it's a pretty decent video card. And that's coming in either today or tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow. Oh, fail. I'm sorry about that. That was my screensaver that I really should be setting. Fail. So, onward. That video card, it's powerful enough to run Modern Warfare 3. On the specs that I have on my computer right now, the only reason that the computer sucks is because of the video card. Which is implanted into my motherboard, so it's, you can tell it kind of sucks. But, this new video card that I'm getting is so powerful that, like most of the more, powerful gaming video cards, requires power to operate because it runs so hot because it's so powerful that you need a fan to cool it down, which is nice. It also has a few other, cooling methods. And, so that should run it fairly cool. So yeah, I mean, that's a great thing to have during that. I believe that's all my news, so I'm actually going to get onto the video. As you can see, I'm level 48 with uber awesome stats. I still only have a level 25, cane, so... I'm always tempted to call it a staff. So as you can see, I'm kind of ripping through these things like they're nothing. So I'm just gonna kind of collect this crap. I am trying, I'm not really trying anymore, but I'm attempting to get more of the justice coins because I know the event's gonna end soon. But in this case, I want to see if I can actually get something before the event ends. So I'm kind of just, I am slacking, but I'm not actually trying. But I am I'm at least making a semi-full attempt. Not really semi-full. It's like half attempt. I'm not even trying. That's pretty much the bottom line. But I'm gonna see if I can get some. So yeah, I have that 110 staff, which is actually the highest level equipment that I've ever owned, without using a private server. When I play Extalia MS, I don't actually count that as a private server, even though the highest level equipment that I had on there was 100, because really, it's more over GMS like Extalia. I love the server. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say on that. What else do I want to go on with? All right, I'm kind of slacking when it's been a few days and I can't think of anything to talk about. How nice. So the next video that I'm going to be doing, this is the last video before I get that video card, like I said earlier. So the next video that I'm going to be doing is an unboxing of that video card that I was talking about. I'm not exactly sure the name. It's going to be it's going to be an unboxing, like I said. It's an Asus. I'm not exactly sure what it is. So for those of you who want to go on a scavenger hunt, go on newegg.com and look for an Asus video card that's $130. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'll probably post the name of it at some point, but probably not here. Probably in that unboxing. That's when I'm gonna post it. So yeah. Oh, I need to reuse Rage. The thing about Rage is that it doesn't last very long right now because it's Rage and it's not maxed. So I believe it lasts 160 seconds because it's an older skill, so it kept some of its older stats. So let's see. 135 seconds. And it goes up by 5 every time, so that's going to go up to... Crap, I have to do math. This is really embarrassing. 35 to 40, 40, 45... 155 seconds. I think. Yeah, 155 seconds. So that's going to go up to 155 seconds, which really sucks, considering the skills that I currently have, which go up to 240 and 200. So that's going to be used a lot, but it does increase my damage dramatically. So, you know, I have to use it, otherwise I'm not going to be as boss as I should be. Ooh, as you can see, I just used my little card thinger. That was the buff for the 5% more critical, which is nice because that helps me get cards, but not as... I think that I think, sorry, the voice crack. I think that the purple card, yeah, it's purple. I think that the purple card increases my chance of getting a card. So, you know, that's fairly useful. Especially when I'm trying to get the other buff, which is... So really, if that's true, which it probably isn't, I'm going to flip out on the game because that's kind of a stupid idea if it is the only thing. So it probably isn't because, you know, who would want a buff that gives you more cards before at second job? I mean, like... That's useless at second job because all you do is gain cards to gain a buff. That's all you do. And if you get that buff, it's like, dude, that's useless. You just got 20 cards to get a buff to get 20 cards faster. You see, I'm really not good at improvising. At least not very well for a very long time. So I'm kind of just floating along. Die, damn you. I hate these. I hate grinding on these things. I love it as a demon slayer. There are some classes where it's really, really fun to grind on these because there's so many and it's just like, oh my god, I can kill them all so fast and lol 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 lol. But there are some classes, especially like this one, where, you know, you don't have the power to kill them very efficiently. Except for now, because, well, I have that kind of power. But, they're very nice. There are so many that it's, like, unmanageable. Yeah. I am going to show you guys another training spot that's exclusive to KMS so far. It's a party quest between, it's a party quest, but there's, different ways to play it. You can play it solo or party. It's called the Aswan War. And it literally is a war. Between actually 3 different, worlds. Linked worlds. The way that Korean Maple Story is that they have quests. Two more than one. Two more than one. It sounds like a motto. Nobody likes you stupid dragon. I don't know, he gives me free stuff. I can't say that. I'm supposed to hold on to this for an hour. It does say 8:49. It is currently 5:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, looking at this, it looks like I'd have to hold on to this for 3 hours. 3 hours. But in reality, it's 1. So 8:49 in Korean time is. This is AM, by the way. That's 8:49 AM in Korea. Because Midnight Ban ends at 6 AM. It's called Midnight Ban here, but it's actually a law in Korea that prevents me from playing from 12 AM to 6 AM Korean time, which is 11 AM to 4 PM here. So it's add 2 hours and then switch AM and PM. That's how I do it. Anyway, that's gonna be at 6:49. I'm not gonna go on for that long, so you're not gonna see the end of that. I really should be doing a stopwatch so that I know how long I've been going, but at this point I'm pretty sure that I've been going on for about 5 to 7 minutes, which is okay. My videos are gonna be, I'm trying to keep it under 40 minutes. I know you guys are entertained by my commentaries, but there are limits. And over an hour for one video, over an hour seems kind of unreasonable for just watching Maple Story. I know a lot of people are really passionate about it, but one of those people is not me, even though I've been playing for countless hours at this point. Because I've actually gotten more. Can I say the same thing over and over more? It's hilarious. I just banged on my mic. Sorry. So, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah. So, back to the original subject, which was the Aswan War. It's a new party quest, that is from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. From 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Korean time, which is, well, 4 a.m. to 8. 4 a.m. to, no, that wouldn't be right. Hold up. Oh, no, I added the wrong way. That would be 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. here. So from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. In Eastern Standard Time, there is a competition between worlds in the Aswan War. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it's really cool how it's not even worlds, it's linked. Like, the worlds are linked. This is the like I said, I repeat the same things over and over and over and over and over again. The worlds are linked. Between, like, linked world. They were gonna do this with Yelland and Demethos in Maple Global, but they haven't done it yet. They said they were going to, like, last year, and they never have. But they said they were going to do this. You would be able to see the worlds basically run off the same server. Like, four worlds in this case. It's Culverin, Galicia, my favorite, Madeira, and Fleta, that operate on pretty much they operate on the same server, but are counted as different worlds. The storage is not shared. It's shared between the same world, but not between linked. It is the Empress's Blessing and the link skills are shared. Not the Legend Link skills, just Empress's Blessing, Blessing of the Fairy, those. And that's all. You can, so basically you can, and then the world is shared. Sorry about the squeak. So you can basically have up to 12 characters in a single world. With so many, there are so many worlds in Korean Maple Story that each world has 3. There's like 30 some worlds, but they're all linked together. A lot of them are linked together at the very least. So, I can't think of anything to say. So you can basically have, in my case with the Culverin link, you can have up to 12 characters in that Culverin link. So, back to the Aswan War. It's a challenge between worlds, quote unquote. It's technically the links, but I'm gonna go with worlds. It's a challenge between the worlds to, you know, I'm actually gonna show you the map. So let me hop over to Aswan. You can go to Aswan through. I love saying that, Aswan. You can go to Aswan through the dimensional portal, which is in pretty much every town, I think, except for a few. That of which they don't count. They don't really count as towns. Oh look, glitch. Anyway, hopping back. Look, trains. Trains. Anyway, hopping over to dimensional portal. There we go. Here it is. This is Aswan. So you can just kind of hop there. It'll pop up with this message, which is basically your division. So you'll be able to be with other players of that division. And that's basically for level purposes. Make it easier on yourself. So let me hop over. This is it. This is the map. So as you can see, I'm the Galician set. It pops up. I think it pops up with a different world every time. As you can see, this was last night's war, and as you can see, we won by a long shot. I'm not exactly sure why it looks like this, but it does. So it looks like it was a challenge between Nova, Justice, and Galicia, not Galician set. Basically, it's kind of a conquer game, and there are a few ways to play. So let me click that and go to the lobby. This is the lobby. You're going to find a lot of players here in more popular times, but this is what I'm looking at. Conquer, I think. I'm not exactly sure what these are called. I know what the last 3 are called. I don't know what this is. So I'm just going to call it Conquer. This is where basically all you have to do is kill, destroy a few temples. It doesn't count. I don't think it counts toward the war, but it's still kind of cool. It's fun to play. This is attack. This will push forward on the war if like on the map, let's say there are 2 next to each other, and it shows which is attack. There are arrows that'll show which is attacking and which is defending. The attacker gets the arrow pointing to the other team. So if that comes up, you want to come to attack and do a few runs, maybe. This is defend, the exact opposite. It is where so these 2 are basically the same. I forgot to actually describe the game. These 2 are basically the same. This is defend. You get a Cygnus Stone. That's actually what it's called. The Cygnus Stone is over on your side, and you have to defend it from these monsters. And then up top, there are going to be a set of Korean catapults. Ye old Korean catapults, and the wording of, I forget who that was, but that was on leafray.net. Ye old Korean catapults, which are basically ballistae with a ton of arrows in them. So that's pretty much it. And then there's this. This is the daily grind. That's all it is. It's grinding. It's called dissemination, but it's grinding. There's nothing special about it. So that'll be equal with your level if you play solo. These three have difficulties. This does not, as you can see. I'm going to go with this just to kind of show what it is like. The lowest level that the monsters can be is 50. So let me buff up. This is kind of hard for me since I'm level 48, especially because, you know, I'm under the par. So this is defend. Actually, I'm doing very well. A lot better than I thought I was going to. I'm using Unagi, so health should not be a huge problem. Oh my god! No, I knew that was going to happen. So I have to wait for the ballistae to come up. Let me push this guy back. Why is this guy so hard to freaking kill? I mean, I hate these things. Because then you got these, which are easy as hell. And then, you know, this stupid ass... I think I'm going to call it a ferret, because it kind of looks like a ferret. I guess it is a ferret. I mean, I'm not sure. He does a ton of damage, though, which is not my kind of style. As you can see, they're at the top, there are 2 ballistae that I need to kill. One is already charging, and I have to go find it. Looks like you'll see it in the top left. The red marks are the enemy. The blue marks are my friendlies, and this thing is all the way in the back. You've got to be kidding me. These things are kind of hard to kill. I can just kind of, you know, grind at it with this. On and on and on. This is going to be a little bit of a grueling task. As you can see, there's a bar in the middle under the timer. There's a bar that's very slowly filling up. That's probably to give me a chance, 1. And 2, when that fills up, it's going to attack the Cygnus Stone. I'm not exactly sure how much damage it does. The top bar, that is the health of the Cygnus Stone. As you can see, it's going down faster than I can kill these stupid-ass things. But I need to move, because these things are going to be all over it, because my teammates, they suck. I'm just going to push them all back, just to see if I can get them out of here. I need to wait until the next one spawns. That's mainly what I'm going for here. But I'm just going to keep pushing them back until I can get... the next ballistae, which is what I'm basically calling them at this point. And there are way too many enemies for me to handle. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about too many enemies and they're too strong for me to handle. This is what I'm talking about. It's just so hard to play defend by yourself. Unless you're playing on easy where there are only 2 catapults and then the one spawns. See if I can grind at them. There we go. That's the next catapult. I'm going to rush it because I know I'm going to kill it faster than these guys are going to kill the Cygnus Stone. This is going to be really hard because I'm going to have, like I said, it's going to be hard because I have opposition. And, you know, I'm just going to kind of grind at it until it dies. Just like normal. Nothing special. Just kill it. As you can see in the top, the Cygnus Stone is slowly degrading. This is actually going to be the first time I'm ever going to complete one of these modes, because these things are so hard alone. Defend is probably the easiest. I usually do defend on my Demon Slayer, which is 96 at this point. And the hardest one is probably the first 2, because they're basically the same 1. And 2, hey, I won. Cool. So, this down here says that there's a guy that sells stuff using those little coins that I got. Like the one that isn't here. Okay, I'll go find it. Oh, wait, there it is. Using these, you can buy stuff from this guy. He'll have 3 items, and every time you complete a mode or relog, it'll restock. So I can complete that and get another coin, which is nice. It is, where is he? This guy. He's a funky looking guy, isn't he? He's named Jean-Pierre. Oh, wow. You've got to be kidding me. For 70. That's funny. I can buy those from this guy. That's an Emperor Scroll. That's a pirate glove. That's probably the Von Leon pirate glove. Dog barking! I think you guys heard that. I'm gonna do this just for fun. So really I have nothing more to show you. I'm gonna see if this guy is probably... Yeah, I can steal from him. More! That guy's got like three pets and 2 pets and 2 whatchamacallits, 2 androids. That guy must be rich. Look at that weirdo. Look, he's got all of his NX on. Like a boss right there. Yeah, look at him. He's cool. That guy's trying to talk to me. I kind of feel bad because I'm English and I can't... there is kind of a language barrier, but a lot of Koreans actually can speak English. It's quite strange, actually. Because we all think, alright, we're more important than everyone else, kind of thing. Ooh, I could get hyper body off that chick. If I can target her. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Hyper body right here. Hyper body up in here. What? Level 20. That's awesome. That's actually really awesome. Dude. So, now I have Rage and Hyper Body on this guy. And you could witness how picking a skill works. So there we go. Hop out and get 2 Justice Coins for it. So here we go. 10 Justice Coins at the moment. I could probably get something with that. I'm not exactly sure what these are for, but I only have 156. So that's pretty much it. I might just end off the episode here. It's a fairly short one, but you know, I can't really do much, and yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So I'm still deciding if I want to end it or not. I should do live streams. That would be fun. Anyway, this is Rat TV. I am getting a new video card, so I'm not gonna do any more videos until I get that. That's gonna be the unboxing. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. So, thanks guys. See you later.